Morning guys from here in Maspalomas.
Here we are in Malaga Airport.
We're in the city of Brussels, the capital. Welcome to the centre of Porto.
Welcome to Marrakesh. A very good morning from me here in Praia de Faro, and today's episode is going to consist of taking this ferry to Faro city centre. Now this ferry is going to take us through the wetlands and through the nature reserve, so hopefully we'll see some really cool animals. And just before I came on camera now, I have spotted my first flamingo, just a solitary one, flying across the sky. I'm going to have a look back at the footage later, and if I did catch it, I'm going to edit it in, but it was from quite a distance. But yeah, let's go catch this boat now, guys.
So, unfortunately, the footage wasn't worthy enough to add into this video.
So after about 40-minute wait, I think because of the bad weather here in Praia de Faro, we've missed two ferries, but I can just see one arriving now in the distance, guys. So let's go down there and let's go take a look at the national park. Come on. So our journey today to Faro is only costing us €2.30 one way. If you're going return, it's €3.90. Pretty cheap if you ask me for a 30-minute boat ride. So come on, let's see what awaits us.
So here we are, guys. It's all aboard the insanely cheap boat that is going to take us from here in Praia de Faro all the way up to Faro city. Now the journey time's about half an hour. We're going to take our seats. It's a sit anywhere you like system here. But let's just have a little nosy around this boat. It's quite a small, cute river ferry, isn't it? You know, I think it's quite nice. It's quite pleasant. It does the job. But you can imagine if you're here in the summer, it must get absolutely rammed. You would be packed in like sardines. But today, I think it has the perfect amount of passengers on, especially to do this video. So I think if you lived in the area, you would have to get yourself a little nippy speedboat, wouldn't you, just to get yourself from A to B and to beat the traffic. But I think it's time for anchors up as we leave the jetty here in Praia de Faro and we head off to Faro city centre. And we're going to go along the river Formosa today, and we're going to see quite a fair amount of the Formosa National Park. Now there's two interesting industries here in the Formosa National Park, and the first one being salt extraction and the second being shellfish harvesting. So this place is very rich in shellfish that can be enjoyed in all of the local restaurants around Faro and the area, so that's definitely something to try if you are over here. And as we follow this river now, you can see the airport actually in the distance, and wow, it is still looking very, very overcast towards Faro city. But if we turn around now, Praia de Faro's in the sun. If we look out here, we can see a couple of oyster catchers, although the boat's going very fast. Those little black dots, I guess, by the river. But if that was on the television, maybe you'd get a better view, and I'll only be able to watch this video on the television after it has been edited and uploaded. So that's when I normally get to see the video in full picture, and then I'm able to spot my mistakes. But can we see that plane? I can't tell if it's landing or taking off, but the airport's built right in the middle of this national park. And look at this, there are so many dramatic different coastlines to this park and beach. Some parts are rocky, some parts are sandy, some parts are grassy, and the terrain just changes with every twist and turn. I was doing some reading up about the fauna of the park as well, and there's over 200 bird species that come and live in the park, whether it's seasonally or year round. So it's pretty interesting facts. Reptiles as well. Mediterranean chameleons are very common in this area, which are really quite rare across the world. They're actually a threatened species. So a lot of animals survive, and it's quite nice to see they survive so close to humans and urbanisations, because we do have Portugal's third biggest city just ahead of us. But yeah, absolutely fantastic day. I can't recommend this little boat ride enough. Now let's sneak in on the captain. We can see him there munching a sandwich, which proves men can multitask.
So what a great time we're having here on the boats, and I think we're almost there now. The weather has really turned on its head. The sun has come out, it's absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to start exploring. Come on.
So that's just something to note on the side there. The boat is very, very noisy, so if you're coming here to do a little video, or just be aware of that, I guess. I mean, it didn't bother me in the editing. I just turned the sound down on it anyway, so my voice will be stronger than that, but in actual reality the engine is far much louder. But we can see the city of Faro coming into view now. Clear view, which means I think our time aboard this ferry is coming to an end. And we're still looking out for some flamingos, but we've got a spoonbill here. You can see that white bird just disappearing into the bushes, and that was the other one I wanted to see. We did see that flamingo in flight, but unfortunately we didn't see any sitting along the riverbank to get a good enough shot of them. But now we are entering Faro Harbour, and look at these lovely sailing boats. They're all dotted around the harbour here. So we're going to make our way in, and the sky really is clearing now, so hopefully we're going to get a good day in town. And we've got so much more to film today. We've got at least another 3 episodes to do, so stick around, stay with us. But yeah, what a beautiful morning it is turning out to be. As we pull into Faro, you can see the water getting shallower there, but not only that, I think the further we come inland, I think we're losing our chance of seeing any birds or nature. But there we are, guys. You can take scheduled bird watching and whale watching tours from the shore here, and I will show you exactly where to do that once we arrive. But yeah, absolutely lovely. We can still see those clouds lingering over Faro, but we are expecting them to shift, and we can see quite a aggressive seagull there chomping away and killing something, whether it's a crab or a frog or maybe one of the endangered chameleons, who knows. I haven't got a strong enough zoom to tell what that was, but it was definitely attacking and eating something. And we can see the old town of Faro here, and we can see those old city walls. Absolutely fantastic, guys. And the boat trip is now coming to an end, which is quite good, because I think after some time on a boat you do get a little bit bored of it. I don't know, you get a little bit shaky, don't you? Maybe it's just me. But let's disembark, and we can see everyone else got off the boat now. We can see the captain having a fag on the boat. Nice, following the old Portuguese smoking ban still. But yeah, this is the boat, so this is what you got to look out for. It's called Faro Beach, as I say, £2, €2, 30 single, or £3.90 return. But let's walk up the jetty here now, and we're going to take a look around and see exactly what other boat trips are up for offer here in Faro Old Town. So we can see eco boat tours. We know that's going to be bird watching. We've got the national park tours as well, more nature watching, islands for you, so you can go hopping around the little islands here in Faro. You've got the taxi boat, so I guess a little taxi to take you between places, and of course there is a desert island and dolphin watching.
So guys, that's it from me here on the banks of the River Formosa. I hope you enjoyed that ferry journey. I think that has to be the best way to get between Praia de Faro and Faro town centre. But from me here on the banks of the River Formosa, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you all on the next adventure.